Hello and welcome to a random video I decided to make that is more impromptu than anything. Okay, so basically, I was on Twitter and I was doing my normal Twitter stuff, replying to random companies about certain video game ideas that I have. Alright, so I want to talk about this one that I just recently experienced. The tweet begins with, "Spill the tea, which video game do you regret getting?" And I said Hollow Knight, especially because I bought it twice, once for Switch and Xbox. And not only that, I also got achievements for it on Xbox, and since I don't like the game, I can't get rid of it on my Xbox account. I really like to do that, but I can't. It's permanently stitched onto my account, and I do not like it. I do not like the game, I don't like the fact it's stitched to my Xbox account, and I really wish that that could be a thing. I also regret getting Cuphead. It has great visuals and amazing soundtrack, but it's not that fun of a game, mainly the run and gun and plane sections of the game, which I still agree with myself. It'd be weird if I just randomly decided to be like, oh no, I don't agree with myself. But yeah, I say this mainly because just the run and guns don't feel like they fit in with the actual game, and they're, I think, a little too difficult. Well, I know, well, what a surprise, someone's complaining about Cuphead being too difficult. But, like, the thing is that, like, the run and guns are ridiculous, especially considering the fact you only have 3 hit points. At least in a Mario game, or like Mega Man or whatever, you have a freaking life bar. In Castlevania and Mega Man, you have a life bar, not just 3 hits and you're dead. That's like typical Mario stuff. But even in Mario, you could still get like power-ups and stuff throughout the level. But this is literally just nothing. Having a health pick power-up, at least in these run and gun stages, would make it a little bit easier, but God damn it, they don't do that. And the fact you have to get all 5 coins, or else you just don't, is also kind of a big problem. And again, the plane is also a big problem, just for the fact that it's so different, and none of the upgrades that you buy actually do anything in the plane, that it's just like, what's the point? And it's like, I want to use those power-ups. What's so wrong about trying to make more power-ups, the power-ups available during the plane sections? At least doing like a different thing, like, oh, the regular bullets, that's like the regular pea shooter, right? Oh, now you do like the spread bullet. Like, it's not really that hard, I think, to actually change it out and to make it like the actual things. And then we got Hades, where I don't like roguelikes, and everyone was talking about it, and I played it anyway. So that was really cool. This was around like December 2020. And around this time, I went to Vegas, and I actually talked to someone who, whose boyfriend, or like I think they were, I don't remember who, but they were basically a gaming journalist, and they even said that Hades was just okay. That's what I said, that's what they said, they kind of agreed. And do I agree with the fact that this game won, like, Game of the Year? Not really. But do I prefer it over, like, Last of Us 2 or SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom? Fine, sure, whatever. I'm fine with that. It's just a game that I personally don't care about. And then, I got ratioed by this guy, DerkDurski. I don't actually know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I actually spelt it wrong. Anyway, he said this is probably the worst video game tweet he's ever seen. And it's just like, I asked him why. I don't understand exactly. It's not like I hate any of these games in specific. I just don't care for them at all. Like, again, Cuphead is probably the most glowing review I actually gave out of these 3 games. Hades was just a game I personally don't care about. I don't like roguelikes, so I don't play them. And Hollow Knight, I just don't particularly like. I don't like having them shoved down my throat. And yes, I get it. Team Cherry, MDHR, the people who made Hades, they all did a really good job, and they worked really, really hard. Especially Cuphead, because that was like 10 years just on the visuals alone. And like, the thing is that yes, they worked hard on the game, but that doesn't mean I have to enjoy them. And just because they're all so popular doesn't also mean I have to enjoy them. So I asked him basically, why? Why do you think that this tweet is so abhorrent? And what can I do to improve my opinion? And then all he said was, to me, Hollow Knight is a literally flawless game, a true 10 out of 10 in every aspect. Cuphead is also fantastic and a ton of fun. I haven't played Hades, so I can't speak for that. So basically, he didn't like say anything about anything. He literally was just all like, Hollow Knight's one of my favorite games, and Cuphead's also fun. Alright, bye. And that's all I gotta say. Like, at least I actually kind of gave reasons. Okay, fine, maybe not in the original tweet. and more so in this video. But even so, man, like, Hollow Knight, I just didn't enjoy the game at all. I don't particularly enjoy it. And I even said, I don't know why I bought it twice. I bought the game twice. So if that's any kind of support towards Team Cherry, well, there you go. And then saying, oh, Cuphead is also fantastic. It's like, yeah, I already said that. I said that it had great visuals and a great soundtrack. Those are like the three main parts of a video game, basically. It's just that I think the game is suffering. And I didn't mean all of the game. When I mean the run and gun in the plane, I'm not talking about like the other boss fights, you know, like the on-foot ones. Like, I thought those ones were actually pretty fun and, like, enjoyable, basically. But when it comes to, like, the other parts of the game, the run and guns and the plane section, I didn't enjoy those. And, again, for Hades, I don't like roguelikes. And I didn't even know the game was a roguelike until I actually played the game. Because, oh, it kind of looks like Diablo. There you go. That's basically what it is. It's just roguelike Diablo. Or at least, I don't know, that's what I'd classify it as. I don't know if other people are going to get pissed off at this video. But since I have such a low following, I don't think that'll be the case. So yeah, honestly, I'm just baffled onto, like, why I'm so in the wrong. So please tell me in the comment section why I'm so wrong exactly. Especially in this video, where it's just all like, oh, okay, you said this, but, like, the video game is actually like this. And it's just like, okay, that's more of something than saying, oh, to me, this is my favorite game of all time, and Cuphead is so amazing, or whatever. It's just like, that's not what I was wanting, sir. It's, I want an actual reason until why you love Cuphead, why you love Hollow Knight. I know you can't do that in, like, a concise 120, 270 Twitter character limit or whatever, but, like, even so, man, you can give, like, little reviews, like what I did, like, oh, Cuphead has great visuals and a soundtrack, and there's also parts I don't like, mainly the, like, two biggest parts of the actual gameplay. And like Hades, like, oh, I don't like roguelikes. Okay, there you go. That's at least a reason onto why I don't like the game. As opposed to just saying, I don't like Cuphead because it's too hard, or Hades bad because I don't like game, or Hollow Knight bad because I don't like Metroidvanias, which is kind of a lie, actually, because I enjoy Symphony of the Night, I enjoy Super Metroid, I just don't enjoy Hollow Knight. I get that there's a lot of effort poured into this game, along with Silk Song or whatever, and same thing goes with Cuphead and its DLC, but, like, again, this doesn't mean, and just because, again, these games are popular, doesn't mean that I give them an automatic 10 out of 10. And I still kind of regret buying those games, because I just didn't have a fun time with them. That's the whole point of the tweet, if you remember. I just don't enjoy the video game. That's it. Why do we have to make this such a big, like, I'm gonna bite your head off moment? Especially because, again, people are liking this original tweet that says, this is the worst video game tweet I've ever seen in my life. And then I ask, okay, why? And then he's all like, it's my favorite game of all time. That's a really good reason. Thank you. Like, okay, to finish up this video, thank you for watching to the very end. Please, again, tell me onto why I'm a fucking ignoramus instead of it's my favorite game of all time. Actually tell me onto why you love the game, because I don't. I don't particularly enjoy these games, not just because I have a blind hatred for them. I actually do have reasons. I have played these games, but I do not enjoy them, and I just kind of wish I could get my money back is all.